Hello, my name is Camila Isabel de la Cruz Ledesma, and I will talk about my final project. I choose transculturation and decline of Dominican culture, aspects and characteristics. Introduction. Transculturation refers to process by which cultures interact, blend, and influence one another, resulting in the exchange of cultural elements such as customs, language, and beliefs. This phenomenon is particularly noticeable in societies with a history of colonization or immigration. One such example is the Dominican Republic, where transculturation has led to the blending of indigenous, African, and European cultural influences. While this has enriched Dominican culture, it has also contributed to the gradual decline of certain traditional elements. This essay aims to explore the aspects and characteristics of transculturation in the Dominican Republic and examine its impact on the preservation of the country's unique cultural identity. Let's continue to body of development. In the Dominican Republic, transculturation began during the colonial period when the Spanish introduced European customs, language, and religion Over time, the forced migration of Africans brought in new traditions, languages, and religions, resulting in a complex cultural synthesis. One of the most visible aspects of this transcultural blend is the Dominican music scenes, particularly merengue, bachata, which are infused with both African rhythms and Spanish melodies. However, as global influences continue to permeate Dominican society, traditional cultural practices such as indigenous, Taino customs, and traditional folklore are increasingly marginalized. According to the 2018 study by the Dominican Ministry of Culture, over 16 of Dominican youth today engage with global media more than their own local cultural practices, pointing to a decline in the preservation of indigenous and Afro-Dominican traditions. The pervasive influence of Western culture, primarily through the media, has led many young people to favor international brands, music, and the fashion, resulting in the erosion of the local traditions. Despite the challenges posed by transculturation of the Dominican government and various cultural organizations are actively working to preserve and revitalize the nation's cultural heritage. Efforts include the promotion of traditional dance, music, and festivals, as well as educational programs that teach the history and significance of the indigenous and Afro-Dominican roots. The inclusion of Dominican cultural history in a school curriculum has also played a significant role in fostering a deeper appreciation for local heritage. Conclusion, recommendations, and solutions. To combat the decline of Dominican culture, a more concerted effort is needed to balance the influences of globalization with the preservation of local traditions. One solution could be to integrate traditional Dominican practices into modern media and entertainment platforms to make them more appealing to younger generations. Furthermore, community based initiatives such as cultural festivals, workshops, and public art projects can serve as platforms to celebrate Dominican identity and encourage cultural pride. Finally, the government could provide greater support for local artisans and cultural institutions to ensure that the rich cultural history of the Dominican Republic continues to thrive in an increasingly globalized world. By embracing both transculturation and culture preservation, the Dominican Republic can maintain a vibrant and diverse cultural landscape for future generations. Thank you.